In crypto, we have the never-ending terminologies that I believe confuse a lot of beginners. On today's episode, you already know from the title what this video is about. So I'm going to 1. Explain consensus mechanism, then move on to tell you what proof of stake means, understanding the proof of stake and how it works, how proof of stake is solving the mining problem of proof of work, list some cryptocurrencies that use the proof of stake consensus, and answer some popular questions people have about proof of stake. And then finally, I would explain the difference between proof of stake and proof of work. If this sounds interesting to you, please kindly give us a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please hit on the subscribe button. It helps me grow. I'll try to explain these things the easiest way I can so it makes sense to you. Try to watch the video to the end, as I believe every piece of information in this video matters. When I got involved in cryptocurrency in 2016, I didn't bother to make any research or study on what it was, how it works, or even the different kinds of cryptocurrencies. All I knew was that I wanted to make money. I'm pretty sure that if I had made just very tiny research to understand what I was investing my money in, I probably would have had all the bitcoins I sold off then, if not more, which is why I'm creating videos like this to help educate people. Before we understand what proof of stake means, we need to understand what blockchain is. I know some of you hear blockchain almost every day but do not fully understand what it means. Blockchain is simply a system of recording information in a way that makes it difficult or impossible to change, hack, or cheat the system. Just see it as a digital ledger of transactions that is duplicated and distributed across the entire network of computer systems. Each block in the chain contains a number of transactions, and every time a new transaction occurs on the blockchain, a record of that transaction is added to every participant's ledger. So that's why you can't really fake a blockchain transaction, because you cannot be in contact with all the systems that has the transaction recorded, and I'm talking of millions of systems. Now, for our blockchain to achieve the necessary agreement on a single data value, it uses what we call a consensus mechanism. Which brings me to explain what a consensus mechanism means. A consensus mechanism simply means any number of methodologies used to achieve agreement, trust, and security across a decentralized computer network. We have two common consensus mechanisms, which are the proof of work and proof of stake. Other kinds are delegated proof of stake, proof of capacity, proof of activity, proof of publication, proof of bond, proof of ownership, and so much more. The Bitcoin blockchain uses the proof of work consensus mechanism, and that requires the exertion of computational power in order to keep all the nodes in the network honest. But in this video, we are going to focus on the proof of stake. Hopefully some other video I might go into details to explain proof of work. If you want that, you can drop in the comment section and I would try to make that video. Now that we have an idea of what blockchain means and what consensus mechanism means, and the common types of consensus mechanism, I will then move forward to explain what proof of stake means. So what is proof of stake? Proof of stake is a concept that states that a person can mine or validate block transactions according to how many coins they hold. What this means is that the more coins owned by a miner, the more mining power they have. This proof of stake was created as an alternative to proof of work, and you need to know that proof of work is the original consensus algorithm in blockchain technology, which is the one that Bitcoin uses, and is used to confirm transactions and add new blocks to the chain. The disadvantage of proof of work actually is because it requires huge amount of energy, with miners needing to sell their coins to ultimately foot the bill. But proof of stake, on the other hand, gives mining power based on the percentage of coins held by a miner. I don't know if you know that one of the main reasons why Tesla stopped accepting Bitcoin was because of the amount of energy it consumed. People think it's not healthy for our environment. Well, on the other hand, proof of stake is seen as less risky in terms of the potential for miners to attack the network, as it structures compensation in a way that makes an attack less favorable for a miner. How does proof of stake work? When a transaction is initiated, right? Say for instance, you purchase an altcoin, the transaction data is fitted into a block with a maximum capacity of 1 MB and then is duplicated across multiple computers. To carry out the verification step, the miner would need to solve a computational puzzle known as the proof of work problem. Then the first miner to decrypt each block transaction problem gets rewarded with a coin. Once a block of transaction has been verified, it is added to the blockchain. Remember I mentioned that we have an issue with proof of work, which is the mining power it consumes. Now, how does proof of stake address this mining power? In 2015, a study was made. The amount of power needed for one Bitcoin transaction can power 1.57 American households per day. This is where proof of stake comes in, of course. The proof of stake seeks to address this issue by attributing mining power to the proportion of coins held by a miner. This way, instead of utilizing energy to answer the proof of work puzzles, a proof of stake miner is limited to mining a percentage of transaction that is reflective of their ownership stake. For instance, let me give you an example. A miner who owns 10% of the coin can theoretically mine only 10% of the blocks. Another great thing that proof of stake brings to the table is the reduction of what we call the 51% attack. So in blockchain, we have what we call 51% attack, and this mostly occurs in Bitcoin blockchain. It means an attack by a group of Bitcoin miners controlling more than 50% of the network computing power or hash rate. The attackers would be able to prevent new transactions from gaining confirmation, allowing them to halt payments between some, if not all, the users. They would also be able to reverse transactions that were completed while they were in control of the network, meaning they could double spend coins, which is really risky. Now, with the proof of stake, the attacker would need to obtain 51% of the cryptocurrency to carry out a 51% attack. The proof of stake avoids this tragedy by making it unfavorable for a miner with a 51% stake in a cryptocurrency to attack the network. Just think about it. It will be difficult and expensive to accumulate 51% of a reputable coin. A miner with a 51% stake in the coin would not have in their best interest to attack a network that they hold a majority share. It's just like stealing your own money. So if the value of a cryptocurrency falls, that means that the value of their holdings would also fall. So the majority stake owner would be more incentivized to maintain a secure network. Well, here are some cryptocurrencies that use proof of stake consensus mechanism that you can check out, and these coins are really great if you want to invest. We have Cardano, Solana, Binance, Polkadot, Avalanche, Cosmos, The Graph, we have Kusama, we have Neo, and we have Algorand. I listed at least 10 very popular ones I know. I believe these projects are really amazing. I will also urge you to look into each of them. I know I have done a review of at least 5 of these coins on my channel, so you can take a look at my coin review playlist to give you more insight. When it comes to consensus mechanism, we have very popular questions people always ask. I'll try to answer some of them. So what is the difference between proof of work and proof of stake? So proof of stake, like I stated earlier, was created as an alternative to proof of work, which is the original consensus algorithm in blockchain technology. So with proof of stake, we have lesser energy consumed as compared to proof of work, and then there is the security in proof of stake is better, and we also have less prone attack than that of proof of work. Is proof of stake secure? Yes, it is seen as less risky in terms of potentials for miners to attack the network, as it structures compensation in a way that makes an attack less attractive for the miner. Could Bitcoin, change to proof of stake? I personally have no idea, to be honest, but there's an ongoing debate that it is near impossible that Bitcoin will change to proof of stake because of some of the technical challenges involved in the transition, which would really be a big disadvantage to those that have put in effort into Bitcoin right now. However, if we look at the theory, a lot of people, including the founder of Swiss cryptocurrency broker, predicts that eventually Bitcoin will move to a proof of stake model. If you look at Ethereum now, they have Ethereum 2.0 upgrade. Ethereum is trying to move from proof of work to proof of stake. I also hope they achieve that. I hope with this you're able to understand what blockchain means, what consensus mechanism means, what proof of stake and proof of work means. Maybe someone asks you, oh, do you know what proof of stake means? Or you see it somewhere so you don't get confused. That's why I create videos like this, to be able to explain these things to you. I believe that if you have a better idea of what you're investing your money into, it will help you make better decisions, right? So if you're looking to invest in cryptocurrency, do make sure to research on the project you want to invest in, and also make sure to talk to your financial advisor. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. This video is solely for entertainment and educational purposes. And yes guys, that is it for this video. I hope you learned one or two, and I hope this video was beneficial to you. I hope I was able to break it down in a way that you understand. If you have any question whatsoever, please make sure to leave it in the comment section. I also have a new vlog channel. I'm going to link it in the description. Please make sure to subscribe as well. And then I have my monthly newsletter, which I think you would enjoy. Some topics that I can't make videos on, I try to write as well, so make sure to subscribe to the newsletter. Thank you so much for listening to me, and do not forget to share this video with anyone you know would benefit from it, and kindly give me a thumbs up if you learned one or two from this video. Please do not forget to subscribe, as it helps YouTube recommend my videos to other people. Let me know what kind of videos you would want to see on my channel. Do make sure to leave it in the comment section, and I will make sure to attend to all of that. Thank you so much, and please come back to watch more videos, as I have more exciting videos coming on this channel. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.